A few years ago, technical diving instructors Leigh Cunningham and Thomas Shaban found some cave entrances deep below Ras Mohammed National Park. However, neither of them were trained in the dark art of cave diving, so they decided very sensibly not to go any further at this point. Not only did they have to dive to 130 meters, breathing complex mixtures of helium, oxygen and nitrogen, but they had to do this inside a cave system, hitherto unexplored.
I was training a very good friend of mine, Fran, happens to be a geophysicist, and he actually indicated to me that there may be caves in the Ras Mohammed area, and we did some exploratory dives in the area to varying depths, and sure enough we found two cave entrances, deep cave entrances, in the Jackfish Alley, or on the Jackfish Alley site. After several exploratory dives and diving the caves, I made a decision to stop diving the caves at this point until I had completed cave training.
Having completed rigorous cave training in Mexico earlier this year, the dynamic duo returned with a complete team of technical cave divers to continue their exploration. Leigh teamed up with Gunnadiy Fursov as the primary exploration team.
The idea of the project was not only to explore the cave, but also to map the cave. Especially for this project, all of us went to Mexico, to Thailand, to have the cave course and to have idea of the procedure, of the techniques of mapping caves.
There's a big difference between the type of cave diving we were doing in Mexico compared to the type of cave diving we were doing here. I mean, the big difference is depth. In Mexico, the majority of the cenotes are primarily quite shallow. Maximum depth we got to in Mexico was 30 meters. So I mean, here the shallowest cave that we found entrance is 65.
30-minute bottom times were made between 100 and 130 meters, using copious quantities of open-circuit trimix supplied by Ocean Tech's blending station, with in-water times ranging from 4 to 5 hours.
Well, we planned 4 days at Jackfish Alley altogether, progressively increasing depth, laying more line, exploring different areas of the cave.
A second and third team, they were concentrated on the shallow cave, which in fact is not shallow, it goes from 60 to 90 meters.
Myself and Gunnadiy Fursov, my cave buddy, we were the deeper cave team, and we concentrated on the deeper cave.
After laying 120 meters of guideline, extending down to a depth of 130 meters, Leigh and Gunnadiyy's torch beams disappeared into a seemingly endless void.
It was amazing. So this was huge canyon, closed from the top, goes nobody knows where.
We finished in 130 meters of water, and we'd made around about 100 meters linear penetration.
Even we didn't see the end. Even blowing with the torch, we couldn't see the wall or bottom, or it was just disappearing into the darkness.
4 days of exploration resulted in a complete Grade 3 survey of the shallower system starting in 65 meters, named the Reaper's Lair, and a Grade 2 survey of the explored areas of the deeper system starting at 85 meters, now known as the Devil's Eye, which have been dubbed the Cucchiara of the Red Sea.
We plan to go back and begin where we finished last year. So go to the point where we finished laying the survey line, attach more line and continue to lay the line and see where the main vein of the cave goes. I mean, we haven't reached the end of the cave yet.
The pair realized at this stage that the already large-scale project had turned into something gargantuan to be continued.